For those of you who don't know, RedEye are a market-leading ECRM or marketing automation provider, conversion rate optimization and website personalization business.
So I'm Sullivan, digital marketing manager for Penhaligon. Penhaligon is a British luxury fragrance brand which has been founded in 1870.
They didn't have a very big team, so they needed to make the most of their resources and also the technology to try and automate as much as possible. They weren't doing any testing previously prior to our engagement, and the virtues of testing are that you learn that much quicker. You have the opportunity to try and optimize journeys, try and optimize campaigns. So what we've got here are a couple of samples of the emails that we launched. The first one is a product abandonment. So we've got there the actual perfume that was abandoned but was in the basket. So we can follow that up with a really nice look and feel email that goes out after they've abandoned. We had really good opens and click-through rates, but the return on investment was around 776%, which for a new campaign we thought was pretty good.
We felt like we needed to put some improvements in the digital team, putting in place a CRO strategy that wasn't in place before. But at the time, and actually it's still the case, the CMS that we have doesn't allow us to make those tests on our end. So obviously the goal was to put a strategy in place to increase revenue on the website. Obviously we needed, first of all, someone to help us build those tests, but also come up with ideas. RedEye mentioned this web presentation tool that they were just starting to work with. So we did a few tests with them on this. The first one was looking at targeting people who are in the database, so trying to create a more personal feel, give them more advantage to be on the database. Basically, this was targeting all those people in the database and adding an extra section on the website in the header that's called Online Secrets, and that then takes them to a page with special offers, that kind of thing. Also on the back of that, there was another test that was targeting people who were not on the database and basically talk about this Online Secret page, so to try and increase the database. So there was these first two tests that worked together, and the third test was basically targeting prospects. And from the data insights, we knew that we had actually in the database quite a lot of people who were interacting with the brand, opening emails, going on the website, but not purchasing at all. And from this predictive model that we had in terms of prospects, we knew that prospects were much more likely to buy first a low price item, such as the body cream or the rollerballs, rather than the fragrance that's £120. So basically what we did is add this banner targeting those prospect people and showcasing the products that were low price, such as, again, the lip balm or things like this. And this test brought 46% uplift in revenue on this segment. So basically we worked with them and got real flexibility on their side in terms of top management, last minute changes and wanting to launch something the next day, things like this. And also working with the data insight team. So in terms of email, we've seen a 58% increase in direct conversion. In terms of conversion rate, we've seen an uplift in the revenue per visitor of 3.28%, which is great for us.
I think the key takeaways from the presentation today is really understanding how from the beginning to the end of the customer journey you can optimize key points through CRM.
It was interesting to just talk to people about the journey that we've been through with RedEye and also learn about how they deal with it in their own organization. Working with RedEye has been easy because basically we've spent quite a lot of time at the beginning when we first set up the relationship. I'm able to completely rely on them to launch tests even if I'm away.
Working with RedEye has been a really successful relationship. They really spend time to understand our business, and from that we're getting much more valuable testing and strategies coming out of it. So it's a really good partnership.
It's been really good working with RedEye. We've been seeing really good results in terms of the tests that we've been running and the personalisation. A lot of the A/B tests have been delivering positive results, so we're looking forward to seeing what's next in the future.